If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos?
Well, I don't want to jinx a masterful pitching performance by saying any kind of certain words out loud, but let me just draw your attention to the number in the opposing team's hit column. Here's a hint. The number looks like a bagel, maybe a donut. Is this performance going to go down in the record books, Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Last half of the seventh here, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're on. New inning set to get underway, and up next, the pitcher spot. That'll be John Gray. First pitch coming. Here it is, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Barnes will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Will Smith. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Jock Peterson is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
AJ.
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Murphy with a dive. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Murphy at second. Walters is over at first with one away. Now a bunt attempt here.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Now in the box, Raimel Tapia. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Raimel.
3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for one. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number. Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Dodgers, number 3, Chris Taylor.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris Taylor becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Are you kidding me, Dan? What a dominant performance right there. A complete game no-hitter, and this one's going down in team history.
Total